Uh-oh. Tonight, on a special giant magic 8-ball edition of The Beard, are Violent J and Esham in the studio? All signs point to yes. Will the Juggalo Prom be able to spray Faygo? No. And who is XO? Ask again later. You know what it is. You know what it does. My name is Chuck Reeves, and the Beard speaks now.
Oh, come on, he's a miserable cocksucker fucking asshole. You hate him, admit it.
What up, heads? You know what it is, and you know what it does. My name is Chuck Reeves. I am the East Coast Beast host, and you are here for yet another exciting episode of the motherfucking Beard Speaks, episode 141 or something. See the fucking chat already bubbling. See people already tuned in. I already see flame emojis, and I know you guys already got a glimpse of me in some behind-the-scenes nature. 46 motherfucking people tuned in right now to the dumb shit. Feel free. Hit me with a like. All right, if you've yet to do so, we just recently cracked 3,000 subscribers. Yay for me. But we got to keep that number growing. I ain't stopping until I get 30 million subs. You fucking feel me? So if you haven't, please make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Hit that little bell notification icon, doohickey jump off, so you don't miss a thing that drops over here, whether it's one of my live shows, one of those game streams, or one of the future things that's going to be dropped right here on the Chuck Reeves YouTube Experience channel, available at beasthostbeard.com. That's direct. So, like, if you got one of them internet browser doohickey jump off things, them newfangled doohickeys, you type in beasthostbeard.com. And it's not porn. It's free beard stuff. Right fucking here. As usual, all this free beard entertainment is brought to you by Beard Love. MyBeardLove.com/BeastHost. 10 motherfucking % off your purchase if you slide right on over into that extension. If you want to pay full price, you can go right on ahead. If you have a beard and you want to have a good beard, but you don't want to support me, go on ahead. MyBeardLove.com, and that's it. And you pay full price. And you don't support the Chuck Reeves, and you don't support the Beard Speaks. But you can still have a luscious beard. See, the Beard Love Company's got something for everybody. All right? Whether it's a sweet fragrance, all right, whether it's a citrusy fragrance, like the Joker, maybe you want a manly fragrance, like the Lady Killer, or the forthcoming Chuck Juice. You're going to be able to rub that Chuck Juice all up on your face. It's going to make you smell wonderful. It's going to make your beard soft, manageable, pliable. It's going to take away that goddamn constant face itch from having a grizzly bear worth of fur on your neck and face. But if you're trying to support me, mybeardlove.com/beasthost, 10% off. You win, I win, your beard wins, the people close to you win. I love Beard Love. I keeps it right here. I got to go through tonight, because if you didn't know, I didn't really make it too clear, but this Saturday, I will be in attendance at UPStival. We're leaving tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. I have to talk to the homeboy Mad Max, but maybe I'll bring some of this, and people can give it a try, because it's wonderful. And the owners of the company, Jake and Stephanie, they're wonderful. Not just as beard enthusiasts and beard experts, but also as people. So that's why we talks about it over here pretty much every motherfucking episode, and a reason why he over there in that chat with a blue wrench next to his name. Let's see what else to talk about. Do I have anything in this section? No. Why does that section even exist? I don't understand what the fuck I did. Beard Love, yep. I got merch available. If you're going to be at UPStival, I'm bringing the entirety of my merch box. So come see me. I'll have hat pins. I got some tees left. I got shirts left. I'm bringing some shirts to some people who ordered them and they hadn't been shipped out yet. There's the package. I need to make sure to put that. Actually, that needs to go there. But I'll be in the house. That shit's in Gettysburg, PA. I wish I had an easy... Hold on. I'm going to pull up a motherfucking flyer for y'all to look at. Hey, what about that Morgan Freeman shit? I don't know if I believe that a man with a smooth, sultry voice such as the god Morgan Freeman could have done what those ladies said he did. Now, what I have yet to hear is any of these ladies saying that they told him not to do that. And he apologized. Now, see, that's where he fucked up, though. The apology is kind of fucked up. Yeah, see, there we go. We'll just do that. How's that sound? We'll just go. We'll just do that. We'll just do that. So, yo, straight up, I will be at UPStival this weekend. Here's their fantastic website. Tickets still available. I think beer passes are sold out. You can get tickets at the gate. I'm going to be in the house with the homeboy Mad Max. Come see a brother. Tons of fucking acts. Like a ridiculous amount. It's an all-day thing, if I'm not mistaken. We are leaving tomorrow night late as fuck. Rain or motherfucking shine. The shit is popping off. I know it's supposed to be whatever the hell as far as rain and situationals, but still going to be a good time. Everybody should still, if you were planning on coming out, still come out. Fuck the weather. It'll just be the mud UPStival. Every good outdoor summer festival needs a mud year. Woodstock had it. The Gatherings had multiple mud years. We all remember the mud years, all the old schoolers. We all remember Jump Steady running around, putting hay on the ground, fucking, so we wouldn't fucking get sucked into the quicksand. We remember all that shit. So yeah, that's what I got going on this weekend. Next Friday, I'm Tech 9, Boston, Massachusetts, House of Blues. I'm going to be in the house for that. And that's like the next 2 weeks. And then shit pops off. June 6th got something. Same thing. Tech in Pennsylvania. And then as we go on, there'll be things. Look out for content this weekend. I'm going to try to do some live shit. Even if I got to do it via somebody else's device. And you might see me pop up on somebody else's live feeds here and there. I intend on spreading the wealth of the Chuck Reeves this weekend. I'm really excited to party, get to kicks it, and politic with a lot of artists I see out there doing that grind shit and making it happen. Like, making it happen not just for themselves, but for those around them that do auxiliary things and jobs. And that's always fucking fantastic to see. We're going to go ahead and give the homeboy a call. His name is XTRA OVERDOZE. I've known this cat for a minute. I mean, I'd be willing to say I've known him for a minute. Let me go ahead and put my headphones on, because that's the way we're going to have to do things in this particular situation. I am calling XTRA OVERDOZE. Let's see if I get an answer. Give the homeboy a call. His name is XTRA OVERDOZE.
You.
All right, I'm getting a little bit of feedback. Can you turn yourself down?
I hold it for me. I got you. Got on the pill joint. This good?
Yeah, that sounds better.
Let me know. Say something again.
Check, check. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
All right, let me make sure I got you on screen. I'm doing this a little differently than usual. Okay, why is that not? Wait a minute. For whatever reason, I'm not getting video of you on the big screen, but I'm getting video of you. See? And this shit worked perfect when we tried it an hour and a fucking half ago. I hate Skype. I hate technology, fam. It's probably my least favorite. See, I got you tiny, but I don't need you tiny. I need you extra large in this bitch. Can I make that bigger? No, I can't make that individual box bigger. Oh, can I? Look at that. But that ain't gonna do it.
I don't even see you.
Yeah, you're not gonna see me, unfortunately. My
okay.
My shit gets routed to a different situation because of the OBS. Why I don't see you, I have no idea. What happens if I close? Can I even do that? Nah, cause that. What happens if I close that? You don't go nowhere. Let me call you right back, my dude. I apologize for this. I apologize to the heads watching as well. We will get a producer one day, and this shit will not happen. So let's try this one more time. All right, let's see. Do I got you? I hear you.
Think it's something on my end?
No, I think it's something on my end, honestly. And that's what's fucking bothering me. Do you have a like an icon for a camera on your side?
An icon for the camera? All right, let me keep
It should be at the bottom. There's like a microphone. Yeah. All right, hit that and see what it does.
It just made it mad bigger.
All right. But for whatever reason, I ain't got you. All right, hit it again. This is bothering me. Because I don't want to do it and make you all small.
Word.
I'm probably getting fucking roasted in my chat right now, and I don't care. I don't give a shit. Let them fucking roast me. We do this all the time over here. It don't matter. All right, I don't... Fuck. Maybe if I click that smiley face, nah, that ain't gonna do it. Nah, that ain't gonna do it. I don't know what the fuck is good, and I'm pissed off about it. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna fix it on the fucking fly. We're just gonna do this.
I bet.
I'm gonna make you big as it can make you. We're gonna move your little screen over here. I'm gonna try to center it. I'm gonna try to fucking throw a filter on this right quick. But what you been up to, man? It's been a good couple of days for you. I see your name propping up a lot of places, talking to a lot of folk, I'm sure.
Word. It's the people's it's the people fault, man. With the sharing and showing major love, they letting it spread, man. So I appreciate that. Shouts to everybody that been doing that. You know what I mean? And shouts to you for having me on the show. Finally.
Well, no, you know what, man? I see this UGH thing. If you didn't know, this dude right here named XTRA OVERDOZE.
No doubt.
The winner of the UGH 65 Hot 16 contest, which gave him a free slot on that upcoming UGH 65 mixtape featuring Lars, hosted by Lars, actually, as well as a spot on that little posse cut track that dropped called Get 'Em, featuring Die Nasty, the Mexican Thuggalo, who I met out in Salt Lake City, who's the homeboy, long time underground hustler. I mean, he's been involved in that movement for a hot second. And then both members of Lars, Bazaar, and King Gordy.
Whoa, salute.
You've been around, man. Like, I've known about you for a hot minute just from the work you've been putting out, which is substantial. For some people who may not know who you are.
Right.
Tell them where you from, where the face paint came from, because I think the Juggalos are going to be a little surprised where your inspiration for that may have came from.
Right.
And how you picked up on this UGH 65 contest and found this new thing in this Juggalo world, so to speak.
No doubt. Well, I'm from the Bronx, New York, originally. I'm out in Connecticut right now. Yeah, man, I just been really grinding, starting from the, what was the second question? My bad.
Just was, like where your inspirations, how you started MCing, things like that, where the face paint came from.
No doubt. Well, actually, I originally was like in the acting field. Like I enjoyed like theater and filming. The film industry. When that didn't quite go the way that I imagined it would, I landed back into the music. I was always into music, growing up, but I just fucked around with it, played around with it, shit like that. Wasn't really serious about it. I only took it serious for the last like 6 years, and when I actually decided to put the face paint on, the face paint, was really inspired from like my childhood, watching like, The Ultimate Warrior, Dead Presidents, with Lorenz Tate, The Crow, Brandon Lee. Those were like big films for me as a kid. I always admired that. To me, it stood out, it made them more than just a person. And I always wanted to do that with music. When I first started with music, I wasn't wearing a face paint, but I always wanted to tap into that. And I guess it really evolved into like a different evolution for me, because once I put the face paint on, it was like, wow, I got so many questions, like from Juggalos, like you mentioned earlier, and they would ask me like, yo, are you Juggalo? I had no idea. Like
that's why I bring it up, is that the first time I know that we interacted, I think one of my first comments was like, well, who do you fuck with? Because I assumed based on the face paint we had to have run in the same circles, and it didn't turn out that way. And at the same time, there were a couple of New York-based MCs that had a couple of things in common. One of them being face paint, and one of them being that the inspiration for said face paint had nothing to do with the Juggalo world, and sometimes came almost from an ignorance of the Juggalo world. You know what I'm saying? So once you got introduced into this Juggalo world, so to speak, this is not your start at all, this UGH 65 thing. I know you have numerous mixtapes out, numerous videos. How many fucking Cypher appearances do you have now?
Well, I believe I'm at 5. Yeah, 5 now. I believe 5 or 6.
Okay, and then how many no muzzles you got?
I got 1 no muzzle.
Okay, so that's 6. And then the Who is XO mixtape.
Right.
Or record.
No doubt. I had the first one, which was 11 tracks, and then I re-released it which is the Injectors Edition, which is 25 tracks. So, it's definitely been, sizzling up right now. The people are enjoying it. Everyone has gotten a copy. I always ask them like take a picture, so I can keep spreading the word and just showing the world, the fan base, and just throwing that love back, man, because I definitely appreciate it. And as far as like the grind mode, man, the grind mode, I gotta give a big shout out to grind mode. You already know, that platform and just being a part of that, affiliation, that family, is really put my music career in a position that is just incredible. You know what I mean? Because grind mode has so much, different fans, a broad amount of fans, all over the world, worldwide. So to be in that, that space, and to get the love and the feedback and the comments of YouTube or wherever, on Facebook, it's just been tremendous, and it's definitely placed me in a position greater than I was, before grind mode. So it's definitely shouts out to grind mode, Lingo, Nicole, the grind mode affiliates, man. You know what I mean? I really appreciate it.
You don't even know how much it makes me smile that you said Nicole, because people sometimes forget that Wise Guy Films, who's the masterminds behind the grind mode cipher, is Lingo and Nicole. It certainly is a motherfucking family affair over there at grind mode. And even more so for the fans, and you say worldwide, I'm waiting for Lingo to pull the trigger and announce this South Africa shit I'm hearing about. Which that to me is in like grind mode live Cape Town, like what kind of shit? Like that's some crazy shit. But just the quality and the caliber of the MCs that it puts you next to, and it allows you to step that game up and feel that competitive nature that is gone in certain aspects of the game without actually having open conflicts with people, which you know what I mean, which opens up competitive natures.
Most definitely. It definitely is, man. So, yeah, once again, salute to them, man, because they played a very huge role in my success. So yeah, definitely.
So how'd you hear about the UGH 65 thing? Because I know you weren't involved in underground hustling prior to this. They announced you as a new member of the family. You got your placement amongst the other underground greats in that playing card deck. I'm in that previous tarot deck. Shouts to Will Glass. Shouts to McNasty, the whole UGH family. When I was still in my rapper days, I think I was on UGH Volume 7, if I'm not mistaken. That it's on my Reddit. If you go to the Chuck Reeves subreddit, all the haters found all my old shit, and it's in there someplace. But how did you hear about this, and what really? I mean, I don't remember you getting involved in many contests. I just remember you as a dude who I could see pumping out content with some of the wildest videos, by the way, that didn't even have you in them most of the time, which was like, well, at least he ain't ego driven.
Definitely. Well, actually, me and my manager, like, we really been heavy, like grinding. My manager's from the D, so he is in the mix of a lot of shit, that goes on in Detroit and everything like that. So he was the one that brought the contest to me. Actually, I had just recently done quite a few contests. I did the Cato challenge, the yodel, the warm-up yodeling. I did the Eat My Beats challenge. I also did the Magic Ninjas Beats Stella Rise contest. All right. Yeah, shouts to Playboy the Beast. He actually got the first place on it, but it was a great experience, and it drew more fans and more listeners to me. So I always go into contests with that, instead of thinking like I'm gonna win this. I just go into it like this is an opportunity to get new listeners, possible new fans, and just to continue growing. But yeah, that's how I found out about it, man. Magic Ninja. Shout out to Magic Ninja. Shout out to Large. Shouts out to UGH. It was a privilege. Dynasty as well, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm partial to that dude. My first interaction with Dynasty was watching him prep for Showtime at like noon on show day, and him being so meticulous with his face prep and his overall character prep, and he didn't even go on stage till I think 2 a.m. at the after party. And he was just so meticulous about his whole everything that I was like, man, you really fucking care. Like, I don't, I see people sometimes slap some shit on. Even myself, I'm the laziest motherfucker when it comes to my stage presence and performance. It's like, I got my standard operating gear, fucking jeans and a t-shirt. But dudes like him, like, I saw him sit there 45 minutes meticulously putting things on, appliances, and making sure it was going to stay for the next 14 fucking hours, and I couldn't believe it when I finally saw it on stage. He's a fantastic individual, fantastic worker. UGH has been doing a lot of shit for artist services over the years, and now that they've partnered with Magic Ninja and made a lot of these things that may seem out of reach to certain artists, these touring slots and these mixtape slots, it's going to open up a lot more of the good, and the cream is obviously going to rise to the top, as you have experienced, obviously.
Indeed.
Now, people heard you chopping rapid fire on this fucking UGH 65 track, Get 'Em, that you can listen to right now over on Twisted's official YouTube channel.
No doubt.
Tell some people about your style and where you derive your style from, and what kind of raps they can expect to hear from you.
I'm glad you asked that question, because me personally, I don't consider to have any style. I could really like jump around. If you listen to my music, for the people that haven't, you can kind of, tell, excuse me, pardon me, tell that, because whether, I don't care if it's whatever type of beat, creatively, I'll put something together that, the fans will appreciate, so when it comes to like a style, I just do me, when I go into the writing process, or I go into the studio, I just do me and I have a good time. If you're not having fun doing what you're doing, and there's no point in doing it, I really don't think about anybody else. You know what I mean? I just try to be the best version of me that I can be, and just continue taking it to the next level, and stepping it up. And to answer that question, that's that. And as far as like where my inspiration comes from, in the writing process, or making music, or performing live, is just, again, like having fun and just being as creative as possible. I think that's very important. And also the passion behind it. The writing process for me is, I can do what I want and I can say what I want, because it's my world, and it's, whatever I create within the music is I own it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that people can step into my world and see where I'm coming from. So that's really what I do, whether I'm, you know, fucking around or joking around or spitting some jewels that you really need to pay attention to. I just have a good time with it, and I just, you know, get the feedback, and the feedback has been phenomenal, and, you know, people have been loving it. So I'm gonna continue doing that and just stepping it up and stepping it up and stepping it up. So, you know.
Well, that's what's fantastic about an artist like yourself. When I first interacted with you, obviously I had my preconceived notions due to that face paint. And I know you must go to some rooms, especially down there in New York, where they see that face paint and they immediately want to put you in that box. And all I've seen you do time and time and time again, next to backpackers, next to gun rappers, next to thug rappers, has break out of these boxes. Like, you don't have, there's no box. I don't know if they could shape a box even in fucking Fortnite that could fit you and your fucking style.
That's peace, brother. I
you know what I'm saying? So it's always nice when someone can take a part of what I consider the Juggalo thing, the face paint, and show people that it's diverse and it can be used diversely. Exactly.
And that's very important, and I love that, you know, because, you know, when I go to do live shows, and, like, you know, I immediately once I enter the room, you know, everybody's looking at me. So there, you know, if you place me in a box, that's even greater, because, you know, once the surprise, you know, the shock value, once I'm performing or you see what I'm bringing to the table, is, you know, so far, not to, you know, no disrespect to, you know, like Juggalos or anything like that, you know what I mean, because they do their thing as well. But, you know what I mean, I don't come from that, you know, community. You know what I mean? It's like I said earlier, you know, something from a creative perspective from my childhood, and evolving into this, you know, whatever you want to call it, a character or whatever. You know what I mean? It's a part of me, and it's dope. You know what I mean? Because I get love from Juggalos, and I give the love back, and it's just like I said earlier, it's been phenomenal. So, like, you know, when it comes to the face paint, it's definitely a plus. It's definitely a plus, you know, whether I take any bad situation and make it into a positive. And I love that. You know what I mean? You let the people think what they want to think. And, you know what I mean, that just builds up the anticipation for the performance, especially, you know, a skilled, you know, artist, you know, like myself and others, you know. So, you know, I mean, yeah, definitely. That's definitely face paint, you know. But yeah, shouts to Juggalos, man.
Well, no, it's good. It's good to see you killing it. It's good to see you getting recognition from different sectors of the underground, because that's the true way to success in this fucking business, is being able to lock down all those grassroots sections. You got a lot going on, I'm fucking sure. Who is XO Injectors Edition? Available now. Where can heads cop it? Digital, hard copy, Spotify. Has it been bootlegged to YouTube yet? Because if not, I'll do that. Like,
no doubt. I mean, the mixtape is now available on Bandcamp, you know. But I have the 11 track on, the full 11 tracks on YouTube that the world could check out, you know, just to get a taste. And if you like it, you know, it's only $10, free, you know, shipping and handling in the U.S. $3 for Canada, $5 for anything outside of Canada in the U.S. So, you know what I mean, it's definitely looking up, man. Definitely looking up.
You got shows? Are you part of any of these upcoming grind mode events? I know there's one in upstate.
Yeah, as far as grind mode, I'm not going to be able to attend the upstate one that's about to come. I really want to be a part of the stress free, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that one. Only because, not because I don't want to. It's because, you know, at this point I'm really working on this album, and getting a lot of different visuals together. So I have to, like, invest more into that at this time. But what I will say is I am a part of a grind mode cipher in November. I know you know what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if, you know, Lingo announced that, but
something coming that I need to be made aware of.
It's in November.
I'm gonna have to call Lingo then.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's never been. Yeah,
maybe 3 million party or something. I don't know. It might be that time again.
Word.
We getting ready to celebrate our first 500,000 over here, and like, I mean, I predate you in grind mode, and I may be one of the least successful rappers to ever come out of the organization, but I'm also probably the only rapper in grind mode history who did a cipher but never did a cipher with Lingo.
Oh wow!
The one cipher I rap in, Lingo wasn't in it.
Really? I haven't even seen your cipher, bro. I didn't even know you was like a...
It's me, rap, it's me, Passionate MC, Token, Flawless Real Talk, Sticks Diamond Eyes, Mark Murphy, Big G's. Like it was a heavy for me. It's my excuse. Oh, Tokens world famous. Oh, hey grandchildren, look at this. Look at this. You feel me? So that for me was always that. But it's good to see them grow. The looks you guys are getting now are definitely bigger than the looks we were getting 5 years ago, and they continue to grow every day. So you got any live performances? Any places people can check you out?
Yeah, man, I got some live performances, but yo, I wish I could say, but I really can't say because it's something huge. And
Okay.
But I got a show actually on the 27th. Jinx is the Jinx Unleash the Underground.
All right.
Gonna be performances. Man, he just made a new flyer which I'll be posting after this live.
All right, bet.
But I'll be in Waterbury, and that's gonna be something dope. I never been a part of. I've been a part of. Jinx actually was the one that got me on. Pushed me in the direction of jumping on grind mode when I did a show for him, the Unleash the Underground shows. He was the showcases he was putting out. He was like, yo, you should hit Lingo up and let him know, send him some 16 bars or whatever you got. And, that's how I got on with that. So, Jinx was a part of, me becoming an affiliate as well. Shouts to him. That's
shouts to him, definitely.
For real. So, yeah, I got a show. I'm going to do a set there, and I got a cypher as well there. And I got some shows after that, but they haven't found a venue, so I haven't announced it yet. But in December, I've got a huge announcement. I'm definitely I can say that the huge show announcement that I have will be in December.
All right.
And also, other than that, it's just a lot of crazy shit going on, bro, that we're gonna have to talk about. A little behind the scenes. I can't tell the world now.
Well, with this UGH 65 win and this look you getting from this newer fan base, so to speak, and these new guys, I might see some things popping up for you in the next couple of months maybe you weren't expecting, because I know I'm involved with something that Lars is coming around to take part in as well, and I'm sure that somebody at your skill level could definitely be slid into that situation.
No doubt.
Let the heads know where they can find you on social medias.
Yeah, man.
Where they can hit you up direct, where they can check out your shit.
Yeah, most definitely. On YouTube, being that we on YouTube now, I'm in the comments, Sounds of XO. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know your thoughts, feedback. I'm always around. Facebook, you catch me at Sounds of Extra Overdose or Extra Dose. On Twitter, you can find me at Kids Don't Do Drugs. Eliminate the S's with Z's.
Yo, Kids, that's a good trigger. How long have you had that? That's a good Twitter handle.
I've had it for some time now. I've had the Twitter for some time now, but about 2 years now that I've had that handle on Twitter.
It's always about having a good handle. I got to get back on my Twitter grind. My original handle got banned for life. My original handle got banned for life, so I got to start from scratch. But I remember.
What's the handle that you had?
It was just Beast Host Beard. It was just because I was trying to make everything the same. All my social media shit, the same thing. But like Twisted's Twitter is tweet me so hard. And I was like, that's a good one. Like there's just ones that are just good, and it's just like, all right, well that's just good. It doesn't have to mean anything. It's just got to be good.
Right.
Yo, man, I appreciate you joining me tonight.
Yeah,
I got a couple current event things to share with the heads, but I will let you go. We will talk again soon, my dude, and continued success, man. Salute and flame emojis to you.
No doubt, brother. I
heads, make sure you hitting his social medias. Make sure you hitting his YouTube. Make sure
also Bandcamp. Don't forget Bandcamp. Bandcamp. If you're on Bandcamp, Extra Overdose, XTRA OVERDOZE. Who the fuck is Extra Overdose? Injectors edition is available. Digital copies is $10. The hard copies is $10. So you might as well get the hard copies. You dig? But once again, bro, I appreciate you having me up here.
Oh no, man, long time coming, my dude. I'm glad that I'm able to help you. It seems like you're using this to. You know what the fuck you're doing. We've had conversations before. I'm confident in you as an individual artist and as a business person, and I know you ain't just gonna let this become a footnote. You're gonna use this to continue on the path, and it's always good to see, man, especially from my grind mode family, dude. Salute and flame emojis to you, my dude.
No doubt, brother. You already know.
Until next time.
You already. Peace out, brother.
Make sure, please, that you're going over and you're checking out Sounds of XO on all his social media. You're checking out his old appearances. I say old, but most of them ain't even old appearances as part of the Grind Mode Cypher, as part of the No Muzzle Cypher, and the rest of his available artistic output, which there's fucking oodles of, man. Nothing better to me than when a new artist pops and they have a complete catalog that you can immerse yourself in, that you can dive two heads ass over tea kettle right into. Nothing worse than an artist that drops a hot track and it's the first track they ever dropped and they one of these new school kids who ain't got no sort of history and no sort of catalog. We do got a couple of things to speak about before the end of this evening. One of which being this Violent J situation. 80 people in the fucking chat right now. 80 people tuned in live. Thousands destined to watch this motherfucker in the future. Please, I always remind you dudes. Share it. Like it. Dislike it. Hate comment on it. Share it with your job friends. Post it in like offensive closed Facebook groups. Maybe list it as a for sale item in the Facebook marketplace. But definitely tweet this fucking shit since I'm banned from there for life. All right. But we're going to get into it. You saw in the title, it was the thing I led with. Is Esham currently working with the Insane Clown Posse's own Violent J on some new music? My brain, sources, and everything else say yes. It all started when I was notified by some people on Facebook that Esham posted a picture. I believe it's actually on his Instagram as well. You know damn well Esham, ever since that Don't Nibble to Scribble and that Get a Winner tour happened. Log in. I want to log in, fam. Can I log in? Give me 1 second. Let me log into my Instagram. Are you serious, fam? All right, there we go. So if you go to Esham's Instagram, which he has been damn near prolific on his Instagram as of late. Oh, did he take it down? I should have screen grabbed that. Wait, no. No way he took that shit down, because I have it on my phone. I'm going to post it on my Instagram after the show, so you guys can see it. But it all started, Esham posted on his Instagram a picture of one of these. A picture of a vape pen tank. And he said, studio survival gear, 72 hours in the studio with the Duke. Now, I know I don't refer to Violent J. Joe Bruce as the Duke of anything, but I know for a fact there are some Dukes that Esham is not in the studio with. The Duke John Wayne, he's not in the studio with Esham. Duke Ellington, 1930s jazz musician, I don't think he's in the studio with Esham. Duke the dog from Marmaduke, maybe he's not real, but potentially. All right. And then today we get this picture from the god Esham via his Instagram. Oh, that got all screwed up. I gotta refix that. Nope. Negative. Don't do that. Do this. Nope. Not that one. Seriously, doing this shit on the fly, fam. Love it. Love it or leave it. One man show. That's how I do biz. Bam. And now that's way too big. So now I gotta make that smaller. Sooner or later, this will be a professional operation. I shit you not. All right. So, Esham today, about 9 hours ago, posts this. on his Instagram, and it says when she wants the ... And it's a picture of what looks to be either a bronze or copper depiction of the Detroit Tigers D logo. You know, it means Detroit. I have it on fairly good information that there's only a couple of these, or there's only one. I've seen pictures of what I've been led to believe are the inside of the psychopathic offices, and that D is in there. So between the fact that Esham pretty much said he was in the studio for 72 hours with the Duke, and then him posting a picture of something that I have it on fairly good fucking authority exists in the psychopathic records offices, we got Esham and Violent J in the fucking studio together, and I have to fucking tell you, deep in my soul, I'm bumping Silence of the Ham Squill Pigs. If you don't know about the fucking full-blown dark wickedness that comes from the fucking sonic noises that are made when these two guys are in a room together, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The Supervillains project aside, which to me that's still one of the best fucking projects that Psychopathic put out as far as like a theme record. The things that Esham did with Jay and the places they make each other go when they're in the studio together are damn near incredible. I don't know what this could be for. Could Esham be working on a follow-up to Scribble, and he's doing it with Violent J and Psychopathic's help? Could it possibly be Esham is doing some features for the Fearless Fred Fury, which, if you are to believe what's been said about the record being dark and being evil, Esham's inclusion, you know, makes fucking sense. Could this be a return to the base supervillains, Mr. Spade and Mr. Diamond? The only two that really mattered. The original two. Before that supervillains four-man fucking shit that never went anywhere, that I love to the point where I got it tatted on my flesh, supervillains was two people. E and J. I would love, shit, I think I would look more forward to that than the new Joker's card. You give me an E and J record, an EP. It ain't even got to be long. You give me 5 or 6 E and J tracks. The Duke and the Unholy. You give me that. You give me that, I'm over here like, oh, I'm bussing. I'm bussing over E and J. This ain't even PC Chuck talking. Even if I could be, this could have been last July, and you tell me we getting an Esham J record, and I'm bussing. I'm bussing. That's wicked shit greatness right there. That's the shit that made me march around the 10th annual gathering of the Juggalos, preaching how Esham could do whatever the fuck he wanted, because without him, none of what we were standing would have ever existed. E and J, the godfathers of this shit. Like, straight the fuck up. You tell Jay Chuck Reeves giving him a thumbs up. If that's what's going on, he get the full hater thumbs up. Somebody meme this. New E and J record? I'm about that life. So if you have any information, if you're a mole, you have any information, are you an informant? Are you a stripper? And perhaps Joe Bruce told you too much stuff one night? Hit a brother up. I want to know what's going on. And hit me with that leak. If you got them leaks of that, oh, please tell me it's an E and J record. Please. That's all I can think of. You spend 3 straight days in the studio with a dude, like 72, like a session like that, 72 hours, where you lock yourselves, just you, whoever, an engineer, which he doesn't even, I mean, Jay probably don't even need an engineer at this point. Maybe you have some visitors pop in and out, you have food delivered, you smoke, you fucking get them raps out. I really, really, really hope it's an E&J record. I love that shit. Wait, how did that happen? How did that happen? I'm confused. Why does my screen say Warlockside is a moderator in this chat? That's not supposed to be. That's not right. And that's not even real. But nonetheless, E&J record, potentially just some guest verses, who knows? Potentially an E solo record on Psychopathic. Be on the fucking lookout. Yeah, remember where you heard it. We over here at Chuck Reeves Status. Yeah, I'm going to have to check my moderator list tonight. Maybe it's in need of a refresh. So, yeah, we don't know. Maybe E re-signed to Psychopathic. Anybody want to fucking kicks around some ideas? You got some speculations? Did E sign a new deal with Psychopathic Records? Is there an E&J record coming? Or am I just making shit up? Stay tuned. It's the fucking beard. And then, I don't know, the last thing I seen that was kind of interesting to me. The Lansing, Michigan newspaper printed a story regarding the Juggalo Prom. And it wasn't the best of news for Juggalo Prom attendees, as it seems as if the Loft in Lansing, Michigan, the Juggalo Prom is being scheduled to be held, will not allow attendees to spray Faygo at the Juggalo Prom. What kind of prom is that? I ain't never heard of prom in my life where you can't willy-nilly be spraying soda. But apparently they can't do it. And the reason being, what are we doing? Mute that. I don't need the video about the story. I'm doing the video about the story. Okay? So thank you, but no fucking thank you. News 10 Lansing. But nonetheless, it seems as if the Loft had their first ICP show a few months ago, according to this article, and didn't know or were ignorant to the fact that they sprayed Faygo, even though they're from Michigan. And the venue itself received severe damage. And I guess the venue's on the second floor, so not only did the venue itself receive damage, but soda seeped down through the floor and went into the downstairs first floor business. So the Loft since then has been a completely Faygo-free show. Now, the decision by the Loft to not allow the Faygo to fly at this year's makeshift Juggalo Prom, which ICP, Twisted, or none of the official artists on either label will be attending or are scheduled to attend, didn't dampen the spirits of certain people, including Juggalo Prom coordinator and founder, I guess, Toad, Phil Yerkinson. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Motherfuckers know him as Toad. Big red nose, very sharp-looking face paint. I'm sure he's from that area. Real active Juggalo in keeping this scene alive. Shouts to him for at least, throwing this event, and snickers and side jokes and potential roasting of the king and queen aside. I hope shit goes off without a hitch. And I hope that nobody gets thrown out for spraying Faygo. Because the fact that this made the Lansing newspaper, albeit great for promotion of the event, by the way. I hope you called this into the paper yourself, Toad. I really hope you did, because that's marketing 101. All right, great marketing for the show. But, damn, fam, it must have been a slow as fuck news day in Lansing, Michigan, if the fact y'all can't spray Faygo made their paper there. That shit's cray-cray. to me. Super duper cray cray. This weekend, I'm going to be Gettysburg, fucking Pennsylvania. Saturday. Look for the fucking dude with the wet beard. Apparently that'll be me. I'll be with my dude, Mad Max. I'm excited to meet everybody down there who I haven't met before. And I'm excited to see all returning faces that I've met previously. Come say what's up. Come grab a flick. Come tell a motherfucker what you think of the show. What I could do better. If you an artist, come see me about getting on the show. We trying to do underground things here. You know what I'm saying? And that starts with y'all. Support the underground because the underground supports you. That's a geology joke. My name is Chuck Reeves. And until some sort of random fucking live stream this weekend that I'm sure is going to happen, the beard has spoken.